What's up, everyone? Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to the channel, and we have another insane topic of discussion to talk about today, about video games in particular. And listen, it's 2024, so nothing's off the table when it comes to insanity, but we have parents who are now blaming the video game companies for their kids being addicted to the video games themselves. So this article here, it says kids playing 10 to 12 hours a day. Local mom sues the makers of video games, claiming they're made to be addicting. So let's hop into the article and see exactly what she's saying and break this down, because anybody here with common sense understands that this is lunacy to the highest degree. So it says here, Sonia Foster is suing a number of software companies for what her lawyers are calling, quote, intentional video game addiction. Ed Kelly is the lead attorney for Foster in her lawsuit against the gaming industry. He admits plenty of kids play video games without issue, but he's here to fight for the vulnerable. Quote, you have kids playing 10 to 12 hours a day, staying up all night, being late for school because they are playing video games, and not really putting their best foot forward, he said. He continues on and states that the goal of this lawsuit isn't to end video games as we know it. Quote, just let parents know what to look out for, how to protect their children. When you're dealing with such a vulnerable population, just put it out there and let them know what signs to look for. All this equates to is that the parents don't want to take any accountability for their children being dumb. If they're staying up too late, if they're missing school, if they're trying to take away their PlayStation or their iPad or whatever the case, and they're having these mental breakdowns, they don't want to deal with it. So what do? They just let them do whatever they want. They're not actually parenting their children. They're not paying attention to their children. I mean, isn't this literally the whole premise of the movie Cable Guy, where the guy was raised by TV shows because his parents didn't pay any attention to him, and he turned out to be a lunatic? This is essentially the same thing. If parents paid more attention to their children, then they wouldn't turn out to be losers, or they wouldn't spend their entire day playing video games. So to sit here and try to sue these companies and make money off of it because your kid turned out to be an idiot or is acting like an idiot is a lack of accountability. Here's another article. Mom claims video game companies are intentionally addicting kids. An Arkansas mother has filed a lawsuit against several video game manufacturers. Now, the last article was a parent out of Ohio, so this is completely different. And here's what this mother had to say, quote, I have spent a lot of nights crying, thinking that I was a bad parent because of it. If there's any other parent dealing with this, I want them to know they're not alone.
You are one dumb son of a bitch.
Well, you are a bad parent, and this is your fault. The article continues on and says, Jones's son, 21-year-old Preston Johnson, started playing video games at the age of 12, and according to Jones, by age 16, he dropped out of high school due to his desire to stay home and play video games. And the reality is that instead of these parents, like I said, stepping up to the plate and telling their child no, or taking it away from them, they've let them do whatever they wanted. So now they're doing exactly what they want. They're dropping out of school and they just want to play video games all day long. So the article continues and says the lawsuit, which lists both Jones and her son as plaintiffs, claim that the video game Preston plays, including Fortnite, Minecraft, and Roblox, are specifically developed and designed to cause the addiction experienced by him and other users. Quote, as a result of the gaming addiction, he's experienced severe emotional distress, loss of friends, inability to limit game playing time, depression, withdrawal symptoms such as rage and anger, Jones further claims in the lawsuit. This proves exactly what I just said. This quote here, at one point, I took away the modem altogether and he went downstairs and screamed so loud the neighbors called Child Protective Services because they thought I was abusing him.
Oh, see, it's not even fucking working now. Fuck!
This is embarrassing for this mother. If I had done this when I was a child, I would have had my ass whooped. This is a bad parent who cannot control her child and has let her child pretty much do whatever they wanted since birth, and now at the age of 12 or whatever it was, you're gonna try to tell the kid what to do? It doesn't work that way. Maybe pay attention to them, take them outside, go do things with them, right? Don't park them in front of a computer screen. And listen, I'm not one to defend gaming companies whatsoever, okay? I know a lot of them are absolute trash, but this is ridiculous. So thankfully, there is a trade group that represents the video gaming industry called the Entertainment Software Association, and they responded. It says the industry invests in creating easy-to-use tools for players, parents, and caregivers to manage numerous aspects of gameplay. Claims that say otherwise are not rooted in fact and ignore the reality that billions of people enjoy playing video games as part of a healthy, balanced lifestyle. It's literally just like anything else in life. Everything is based on moderation. If you have too much of it, if you consume too much of something, it's going to be bad for you. But again, it's 2024. Common sense no longer exists. Accountability no longer exists. It's always somebody else's fault. We have to sue a company, or we have to have Papa Government come in and take care of me and fix things. So the article wraps up by saying Preston has not completed high school. He's not able to work a 40-hour work week. He doesn't interact with family. He doesn't have friends. He's a bit of a recluse, and the family cannot get him to engage with them. Well, it sounds like your son's a loser. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. And of course, it says here at the very end, Jones is suing for monetary damages to help cover her son's medical care. So this is absolutely insane. But again, Clown World 2024, it's only going to get worse. But I want to know what you guys think. Am I completely off the mark here? Am I wrong? Is it really the video game industry's fault that these kids turn out to be losers and weirdos that want to drop out of school and play video games all day? Or is it the parents' fault? I'd love to know your opinion in the comments below. If you liked or disliked the video, hit that button. Definitely helps me in the channel. If you like this type of stuff, subscribe. That way you don't miss any upcoming videos. And I'll catch you guys at the next one.